Hi, the Loy Machedo speaking from loymachedo.com and Loy Machedo TV. Many people write to me. There are readers who read articles on my website. There are viewers who check out my videos, and there are people on Facebook who write to me. So I have many people who write many questions. Now, these are some of the questions that a few people have written to me, youngsters and slightly older than that. So I'll be addressing them, and I would not reveal the identities. So number one, first one. I don't feel like studying anything. My parents are forcing me to go to college, and we are having problems because I keep failing in the exam. What do I do? Well, very simple. Don't feel like going to college? Don't go to college. In my case, I dropped out of college. But the only thing you got to remember here, my friend, is this. Now, academic education is like you read everything, you swallow it, and you spit it out in the exam. Most of the stuff that you read and learn in college, you're never going to use in your real life. So college education is kind of hyped up, and it doesn't actually prove that you're intelligent. Most of the time, people, when they take the interviews, they'll ask you, do you have an MBA? Do you have a degree? But then they're never going to ask you that for the tenure that you're going to work. You have to prove yourself through common sense. But the sad fact is, you'd not get an interview, you'd not be recognized, or you'd not be invited anywhere unless you have a degree. So, one is, if you're planning not to study anymore, you're not planning to do your college, then you need to have some other skills. You can't be a loafer. You can't be a bum. Okay, so get yourself some skills. Now, I don't have a college education. Okay, I'm a college dropout, but I read incessantly. I'm obsessed in reading. For example, these are the books that I purchased. I spent around I think $250 US dollars, and I purchased all these books. And then there are some other books this side. I spend a lot of money on books, and I read quite obsessively. So you need to update here. You need to have expertise in at least one skill, one area, if you don't want to get a college education. There are a lot of people out there who don't have a college education, but they have experience, but they have specialization. So find out what you would like to be and focus on that, and have a heart-to-heart conversation with your parents if they're not dickheads. Okay? The next one. I am fat. I weigh 94 kilos. I like to drink Coke and consume oily foods. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Listen, fatso. If you're fat, you're fat. Okay? Now, you know the reason why you're fat. You're drinking Coke, you're drinking aerated drinks, you're drinking all the shit on the planet, and then you're eating shit. And then you're complaining, oh, I'm fat. It's very simple. Get your ass to the gym. Make some new friends who are physically fit. Go join a military school, if nothing else. You know what is the reason you're becoming fat, and then you're complaining about it. Remember this, that today food has three major ingredients. That is salt, sugar, and umami. And they mix this to make it as addictive as possible. For example, you drink Coke, you'll have the taste, a vanilla taste. That is a little bit of sugar, which spikes up your taste, a little bit of salt that there is, and the vanilla flavor. You eat any food that is KFC, anything else, there are a lot of chemicals in that. That is what makes it addictive in nature. Watch some documentaries which tell you as to why today we are eating so much, because the nutritional value is less, the desire to eat it is much more. So my suggestion to you is simply this. You know the food that makes you fat. Okay, one is avoid friends who are fat, avoid going to places that make you fat, avoid the food that makes you fat, get into a gym, make new friends who are slim, change your lifestyle. That's the only way. Others, you crying, say, boo hoo hoo, I'm fat, and you drink a Coke and you eat food. Well, then listen, then you better live with the fact of being a fatso. Okay, the next one. I am losing hair, and I feel I don't look very attractive anymore. Women say hair is attractive and sexy. Mostly my girlfriend tells me that if I lose my hair, I will look ugly. Okay. Do you see any hair up here? Do you see any hair? Well, I have hair here, a little bit here, but I get that waxed off, or I get it trimmed off, and the hair everywhere else gets removed. Listen, hair is not sexy unless you're a gorilla. Okay? There are some gay people who like hair. That is a different matter altogether. Well, there are some gay who don't like hair also, which is okay. I don't have a problem with gay. I think gay people are cool. They're themselves. Okay? Now, if you're talking of a girlfriend who doesn't like, now, she should not love you for your hair. If she loves you for your hair, just cut some and give it to her and shut her mouth. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you here is, Will Smith, not Will Smith, Bruce Willis doesn't have hair. He gets a lot of women after him. Ben Kingsley does not have hair. He has women after him. I don't have hair. I have a lot of women who find me sexy. And listen, hair is overrated. Nobody gives a damn about hair. If you're losing hair, just shave your head and look sexy as you are. Robin Sharma doesn't have hair. Think about it. There are a lot of people out there who don't have hair. Why is hair so bloody overrated? Unless you're in some bloody village. And if your girlfriend doesn't like hair, dump her. Okay, because your girl is choosing you for some physical trait. Give her some hair, tell her smell this, eat this, and make love to it. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, what's this nonsense? Hair. Look, I don't have hair. Okay, I've accepted the way I am. In fact, if you look at my eyes, I'm a little squinty. So I've accepted myself. I feel cool about myself. I think I'm sexy. So that's the same thing you need to do with yourself. Okay, next one. I'm not very confident speaking in front of others. Okay, it's very simple. Join a speakers club, join Toastmasters, practice speaking. That's the only way you can improve. Join some public speaking competitions. Don't sit on your fat ass. Go and do something. Okay, next one. I'm a bit dark skinned. People call me a nigga. I don't appreciate it. Oh, listen. So, if you know, there are a lot of Indians who put fair and lovely to look fair, while there are white-skinned people who put who go to tanning salons. Listen, man, just accept the way you are. I got tattoos not to look attractive. I got tattoos because I love tattoos. Okay, it's not to. I look ugly and I'll always look ugly. I don't give a damn. Okay, now if you're light skinned or you're dark skinned, just accept the way you are. Why do you want to change? I mean, you're created this way. Just be happy about it. Why do you want to change? And there's nothing wrong in being dark skinned. I think you know, Ethiopians and Africans, they are some of the best athletes in the world. The Sudanese, they're very good athletes. They are dark. There are a lot of white women out there who dig guys who are dark. So just get over it. If whoever is calling you a nigger and all that, tell them, thanks, man. You know, for instance, people used to call me Tubby. Well, come on, I'm cool. I'm a sexy Tubby. So, you know, you're dark skinned, so what? Just forget it. All right, my middle name. I don't like my middle name. Okay, you don't like your middle name. My name is Loy Machedo. When I was in school, they would call me Toy. They would call me, hey, boy toy. Hey, Loy, would you like to be my toy? And instead of Machedo, they used to say Machido, that will give me fish, or mosquito. So name calling is a trend. But if you show it doesn't bother you. Today when someone says, Loy, would you like to be my toy? I tell them, I like to be toys for girls, and girls use me as a nice little toy, a sexy toy. And if they say Machido, I said, yeah, damn good. You know, I love fish, so it's cool. I mean, I don't give a flying fuck, man. Why are you bothered about it? Let them call you any shitty name. And don't like your name? I don't know. You want to change your name? As simple as that. I don't know what's a big deal about it. It's your name. Just be happy with the name. Brand yourself. That's your name. That's it. You can't, even if you have Maximilian or if you have X Factor or something, it is still you in the end. So it's just a bloody name. Okay. Then next one is, where is that? Okay. I'm addicted to Facebook. Very simple. Get the internet connected. You will not be on Facebook. I'm addicted, my dear friend, I play FIFA 8 hours a day. I'm addicted to PSP. Simple. Tell your father to get rid of your PSP and your Xbox. I mean, there's nothing wrong in being addicted to games. Even I'm addicted to games, but you need to have a balance because you can't do this 24/7. Okay. Last one is, I want to study, get good marks, achieve in the exam, blah, blah, blah. And, okay. But I want to be something successful in life, help me. Listen, I can't help you if you want to study and all that. But let me tell you this. You put your girlfriend's name there and you're saying you want her to love you. Girls, you know, especially when you're young, girls like you because you're cute and you're nice and all that. This is all just a passing phase. When you grow up after a few more years, they're going to go after money. They're going to go after guys who can provide them security. If there are some, you know, silly girls, they'll go for love. But generally, women prefer a guy who's stable, who's secure, who has big money. So if you ask me, focus on your passion, focus on making some money, everything else will fall in place. This academic education is overrated and I don't think it's going to help you at all. Last and not the least, this question from one of my friends, how can I face my fear? Very simple, go and face it. Because the more you try to run away from your fear, the more it's going to chase you. So I hope these have answered your questions. This is what people have asked me. So I hope, you know, if you have any more questions, send them to me. loymachedo.com. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.